finally back. Sorry for my hiatus. I don't have a reason. Um, Also, I cannot find my good microphone, so sorry. This is what I have today. Hopefully, you can hear me. So, what we got going on today is I'm going to make some things out of resin using this fairy effect or fireworks effect or whatever you want to call it, where like you do the white and then you do the color on top of it, and then it's supposed to like spread out and make really pretty flower firework looking things. Um, so that's what I attempt in this video, and as you watch further, you will see how it goes. Mostly this is all going to be voiceover because I'm filming this part right now. Like, I don't even know when I made this, like months ago, I feel like. So I don't know, but time for voiceover. Okay, so first we're gonna measure out our resin, obviously. I'm gonna clean out this silicone thing because it's not very clean right now. Oh, never mind. I did not clean it out because I guess I don't care. Oh, I didn't care because I was gonna do it all black. That actually makes sense. Alright, so we're pouring, I don't remember what resin I used. It was either Magic Fly or whatever, but definitely just regular 1-to-1 epoxy. Not anything special. But it's perfect for these things because it sets up quicker than like thinner ones, like a casting resin would. Alright. Make sure that's even, completely 1-to-1 so that everything actually mixes well and sets up the way you want it to. Alright, now let's mix it all up. Okay, so now we're pouring what I already mixed into a separate cup so I can make that white, and then that's going to be what I use to help me do the fairy effect. We're going to start with a clear coat. And here I'm just getting rid of all the bubbles. I decided to use all of my stuff at once, so I don't want it to go to waste. So that's why there's all this extra. Alright, so first what we're going to do is put some little, I have some alcohol ink here. We're just going to do some blobs. Just everything going around in a circle, trying to like make it look, however you want. Obviously, this is just a test, so it's not exactly something like, okay, this will be, I mean, it turns out nice. Whatever. So I just tried to pick like effects that or colors that like match each other so that if it doesn't go right, it'll still look okay because obviously, those three go together: blue, yellow, red. You can see on the sides where I've already started working with different ones where I'm doing rainbow into the wall outlet guards. Let those sit for a little bit, and now I'm going back in with a couple more dots. Now I'm stirring the white so that we can get that all stirred up. Maybe looking good. I let that set to the side so that it'll get a little thicker. Hopefully thick enough now. Oh, and I put some sprinkles in it, or some glitter in it, obviously, because why not? Okay, so this is the best way I've heard of doing this is you put it in a bag, kind of like you're gonna be making like piping like for frosting. So you put it all in there, you let it still like, get a little thicker. And then we're gonna cut the tip of it off so that we can control it better whenever we're putting the single dots here, like around the whole resin piece. Now, I did that a little bigger than I probably meant to, but it's fine. We're all trying new things. So I just kind of like winged it. Obviously, you can see I tried to make some type of like flower pattern and then just start doing dots. Oh yeah, I remember what happened was it kind of like fell out, and so I just like made a design first. We're gonna do the dots around a few times. I am not precise with this at all because I don't think I let it wait long enough to get thick enough. So sorry. Let that sit for a little bit. Do another round. Or we're letting it sink in because the white is going to sink the ink in front of that. And you can see this time it's a lot thicker, so it's sitting a little better. What the hell am I doing? Oh, I see. So I went to do the other sides first. You can kind of see where I did it on the outlet plates. There we go. Just got rid of all the white. Add some more color to it to where it's not just like clear everywhere. I didn't really want anything to be completely transparent, even though it's not going to because I'm going to put a black backing. And then now I'm just using a regular white ink sinker, testing that out to see how that turns out and if it even really makes a difference using the other thing. But one important thing here is I forgot to use my heat gun to move the white around and make it like look pretty and smooth. So it's all just going to turn up kind of crazy. You'll see it. Doing another one-to-one pour with the same resin so that I can make a backing for the things I just set. And this is after like they've been setting at least for a day. Maybe it was only a few hours. A few hours is better than a day, because you don't want it to like completely dry, but it'll still work if it does dry, especially if you're using the same type of resin. So after we're done stirring that, I'm going to let it sit and let all the bubbles rise to the top so I can get as much bubbles out before I add any color, because adding color is obviously just going to create more. And here's my option, or just my plain black mica powder. So we got the black, we've got some kiwi, I guess, glow in the dark color because it's actually white powder. And we got some sparkle, some really pretty holographic glitter flakes. And black glitter flakes. I'm just going to get rid of all those bubbles real quick before I start putting everything in. Not really like advisable to do what I'm doing, but you know what? I don't really care. The glow powder in first, then we put the holographic glitter. And I'm just winging it. I don't know exactly how much I'm putting in these things. I'm just guessing. But I know the holographic glitter sinks pretty easily, so does the black glitter. The glow in the dark will disperse really well into the color. And then I know too that the more black you put in, obviously the more opaque it will be. I put quite a bit in. And also this black is like not really the black I like. It's like kind of charcoal color, so I added some of my black alcohol ink to see if that will make a difference. I mean, obviously here in the resin thing, it does. It looks completely like pitch black like I wanted it to with like little swirls of the charcoal. Now we're going to pour it on top of what's already dried. I'm just making sure I don't like overflow my thing because I didn't really plan very well whenever I was, you know, measuring because I didn't care. I was going to do whatever I want, which I do, and I will, and I always do, and I always have, and I always will. So there you go. I'm just spreading it to the end because sometimes the resin needs to be invited to all of the spaces, if that makes sense. All of the spaces that are left over. because it will spread and it'll like self-level itself, but it needs to be moved around until it can go somewhere. So now I let that sit for a while and I'm getting rid of all the bubbles here as much as I can. Obviously, I'm still doing everything the same on my outlet plugs.
Okay, finally gonna undo these. Let's start with, well, this one I guess could use some more topping stuff. It's kind of ugly, huh? Pretty ugly. We'll see. Let's move on to these ones first. So I already looked at these, I snuck, and I realized that I forgot to do the heat gun to make up the like blobs move around so that it looked more like fireworks type thing, and I didn't do that. So I'm pretty sure this is just a bunch of blobs. Okay, ready? Okay. It definitely looks like blobs. It's not terrible. Definitely not the best thing I've ever seen. Okay, well, I don't know, maybe somebody will like it. Let's do this one. I'm pretty sure this is gonna look the exact same. Well, they definitely look like brother and sister. They're going to the same party. So these are how these would go on your wall. It's fine. Ugh. Okay, let's get on to the other one that I actually care about. Let's see how this one looks. I'm scared. I'm scared. Man, what do you guys think this is gonna look like? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared. Ready? Oh! That actually turned out kind of cool. Turned out pretty similar to how I was wanting it, right? And there's like not that many bubbles. Wow, I did like a really good job actually. I'm pretty proud of this. I was hoping it would look a little more like a flower, but it still looks cool. It kind of looks like algae or something. Should I call it the mold tray? The mold incense holder? I need to find a better black. This black is like gray. You guys see this? Like this is probably all alcohol ink and this is like the mica. Well, I'm definitely happy with this one. It's definitely an experiment.
Okay, there we go. We saw everything. Not the happiest with how everything came out. The big incense holder I thought was the best one, and that actually came out the closest to what I wanted. But obviously, I forgot to use the heat gun like I was supposed to move the white around and make it look pretty and wispy. So that's why it ended up just blobs on the outlet plates or whatever you want to call those. Um, so yeah, I want to try this again and be a little more patient. Let the white set up a little bit more. Be a little, maybe I'll use a syringe instead of that bag like I was using. I feel like I'll get more precise dots in exactly where I want if I do it that way, at least for me. I also think, obviously, next time I'll use the heat gun too, and I'll just use different colors because I kind of also really didn't like the way that that came out. So I don't know. We'll try something else, but yeah. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, subscribe, follow me on everything Instagram, TikTok, all of the fun things. Subscribe here, like this, send it to everybody, share it so that I can, I don't know, have people watch me. Please. Anyway, yeah, also sorry again. It's been so long since I updated. I know it's not like I have a lot of followers now anyway, but thank you if you are still following me. And thanks for your views. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful weekend.